What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Craftoria. Hello. Today I want to get into take a break from modern industrialization. Today I want to get into Powah. I want to get it automated, get all that good stuff going. So I now have emeralds and nether stars. So let's just do a little update. So I got this guy, a vindicator. You can't see it very well. A vindicator data model going to a village with some ominous bottles that I had looted from somewhere. So I was able to get from there, and then I'm just constantly feeding it matrices for now. And I've got a decent amount of emeralds. And then from the Wither Stars, I'm getting this guy from Wither Star. I want to automate Powah. I want to get a Nitro reactor set up today and see where that gets us. I've also updated our little mine over here. So before we just had a block breaker. It was kind of wasn't keeping up. What I did is I put a modular router with just a breaker and break anything that's not stone. And then I noticed there's experience coming. So I have the experience going into here from the backpack. And then all items from the backpack are just going into this emerald or this chest. So, and then the stonework factories is always producing stones. This will just always go now. And I'm getting an XP farm out of it too. That's a little bit quicker than we had before, but let's just see if we can get right into automating Powah. To automate Powah, we're going to need a setup like this. So this is just getting us more uranite, but I need something where items go in, they get charged, and then they get removed. So I'm not sure where I want to do that. Maybe here actually, and just do the uranite as well. Yeah, maybe we can do it here actually. Actually, I think I want to do it up here. I think it could be kind of cool to have it here. Yeah, let's do it here. And I'll have reactors maybe somewhere up here. So the concept we're going to need is we're going to need items going into the energizing orb. We're going to need to charge them and take them out. Now, we can't just say send 100 of these items into it. But maybe with a pattern provider, it might be pretty easy. Let's see what we can do. All right, so let's see if something like this will work. So I just have the energizing orb. I have a pattern provider underneath that says lock crafting. And I wonder if it'll be just as easy as going like this. Go like that. Hoping this will work. I need 3 more, but that's fine. I'll just test it for now. So in theory, let's go. What's the diamond one? Yeah, this one. So if I put this in here and say, make me, I don't know, 10 of those. There's 1 diamond in. Oh, is it not going to pull it out? Maybe this isn't going to work how I wanted it to. Let's see. Let's try now, maybe. Yeah, I was hoping it would have just auto pulled itself down. Well, that's too bad. Let me think. I could have like an input, like an importer, and just block certain items or only take certain items. So I was hoping that would have just been easy to pull it down. Weird. So it is working right now. All I did was put an importer here, and it's not just taking the diamond, which I thought was weird. It's probably draining all my power. I don't have a huge amount of power, but yeah, I guess that will work. Okay, so then the next one I need is the emeralds. So I put you in here, you in here. What happens if I say just make me 36 of these? Okay, that's fine. I don't have the patterns for the smaller version. I'm gonna need more spots for patterns soon. Like I'm running out soon, and spoilers what I want to work on soon. So what about now? Will you make me so the lava is something that's giving me a hard time about. Because like I have a whole bunch of lava in the in the system. It doesn't want to pull it out. So I have to think about that one. I guess there is ways I could do that. All right, so I have an idea for getting lava. So if I just go for a normal pattern provider, I wonder if this will work. So can I go, give me that back. All right, if I just go like this, tank, and say lava, let's try this. Will it work now? Maybe not. Okay, let's see what we can figure out here. Okay, so I tried it with a basic tank from Mechanism, and like it did get the buckets in and does get lava in, but it just didn't pull it back in. So I guess I could do another kind of a messy setup, but I do think it will work. Only take lava bucket. Oh, maybe that will work now. Okay, oops, give me that back. So I'll take this, get rid of that. Yeah, now make me 10 lava buckets. It is working. It's not the fastest thing, but if I go like this, I'll give it 1. Okay, so that means in theory, if I get rid of this and get rid of that. Okay, so now if I say, make me nitro reactors, 36, please. It's gonna work. May take a while, but that's great. So I'm getting my buckets happening. And then this is, oh yeah, I gotta tell it to take that out as well. Any pattern I put here, I'm gonna have to tell it to take it out. But I think that's pretty simple Powah auto crafting setup. But yeah, to get the nitro blocks, or not even the blocks, just get the nitro crystals is 20 million. So we'll see if my storage system can handle this. Hopefully it doesn't drain everything and kill my inventory, but we'll see. So my main problem still is I don't have uranite auto crafted or like being produced automatically. That is where the steel drill comes in, I believe. Yeah, just a small chance, but I'm hoping if I get that going, maybe it'll be enough to keep this as our main power for a little bit. But yeah, let's just let this do its auto craft for now. And then I'll set up a nitro and potentially take the other one out of the mining dimension. We'll see. Yeah, so I ran out of power. So my whole system just dropped. So I'm trying to make the cables first. So unfortunately, yeah, this did drain all of my power, but I'm hoping to change all these cables to the nitro ones. The nice thing about these cables is you can walk through them. And then I want the nitro, what are these things called? Energizing rods. That way, it'll hopefully go a little bit faster. But again, my power just can't keep up. So you should be able to handle quite a bit more power. Now let's see if I can get the energizing rod set up, and then hopefully slowly my power will be enough to get this going. So yeah, officially I have 0 power, but I did get 2 of these so far, the nitro energizing rods. They hold 20 million though, so that's also just draining all my power. So that should fill this up. Yeah, I'm at 12 million. So once that gets filled up, I should get a little bit more power, but yeah, I can't even, like, my whole network's down right now. Kind of important. While it's a weird thing where like I need power to upgrade my power, but I don't have the power to upgrade the power. Oh well, we're almost there. All right, so I got 4 of the nitro and 4 blazing here. So I have no power, but let's see what happens now if I say make me my reactor. So I'm sure my power is just gonna keep disappearing, but these have a little bit of a buffer. Hopefully enough to get it going at least. Surprised there's no sound on this. Yeah, we're getting kind of close. I'll probably run. Oh yeah, I'm out of power again. So I guess I just have to just sit here and wait for every little bit of power I have to slowly drain into this, and then we'll have power again. So I feel like I did myself dirty by setting up all of these nitro rods, because now all my power just keeps going to filling them up, all going into there. And then my power should turn on temporarily. Yeah, I wasn't very smart about this, but hopefully this will solve our power. Yeah, out of power again. This is going to take a while. And the problem is, like, I'm not producing a lot of power right now. Like, I'm producing only like under 20,000 FE plus like whatever my solar and stuff's doing, but that's not a whole lot. I probably should have had like another reactor, built it up, and I'm sure all my lasers and stuff are still draining power. And clearly, we see why more power was needed. I wonder if I could use the temporal pouch, like speed this up. No, it's making less. No, it's not doing anything. Okay, I guess we wait. It's not even like I can cancel that craft because like I have no power to the system. It's a waiting game, I guess. Boy, am I in a predicament. So I have enough for these. But I have no uranite. So like I finally finished this, drained all my power, and I have nothing to power it. I have 27. And on top of that, while filming this, I found out that my CPU has a bug and keeps crashing. So that's fun. So now I have this reactor that I can't really use. Good job. But I guess let's just set it up and pretend we can use it. All right, well, let's set this up right here. So that's cool. I have this machine I can't use. Oh, I also need to set up dry ice to be auto crafted. I also took down the other 3 so it could actually have a chance of holding some power. But I have this thing that I can't use. Okay, I can also go check how much I have in the other mining dimension, but like I really need to get more uranite somehow. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Is it producing? Oh, it is producing. We'll definitely want auto off on. So it's generating 243,000, but I don't have much. Do I have a whole stack of this? No, where'd that come from? Interesting. All right, well, I have a little bit of power in here. Actually, so I want to see if I can make a cell, actually. Okay, let's see if I can set the recipe for that. So it does look like I have enough to make the nitro cell. Well, technically, this power should be... There we go. There goes all my power. All right, we'll take this, put it on here. I feel like that should be pulling. All right, well, we technically have the nitro power reactor. That's just going to fill up this 2 billion thing. That may last us a bit, so I'm not sure. But I guess we got some progress. Hopefully my computer stops crashing, though. Interesting. I wanted to see what I needed to make another nitro reactor. And it seems like I have enough uranite. Oh, is it does not use any? I don't know. But all I'm missing is gold, which sounds about right. Lava, which is interesting. Iron. So like I could potentially make a second one soon. Not that I could power it, but good to know. Getting iron is fairly easy. So if I just go, I guess I can just steal this setup. If I just go like that with this one, should working out. I'll give you some time. Beautiful. Now we should be getting some iron. But yeah, getting these emeralds is so OP. All right, well, I guess we're passively getting iron. And then, yeah, maybe we can get a second one going shortly. I wonder if I take this, I may need to make a different. That's fine. We'll take a diamond pick. I think if you enchant it, you'll get better. Like you can get like looting and stuff on it. Unless I have looting. Actually, I wonder if there is some over here. Where's my fishing thing? Yeah, it's over here. I wonder if there's any books over here. Well, I know there's books, but I wonder if any of these looting. No. Let's see if I just actually enchant it. So I need some XP. So I'm pretty sure if you make pick with looting on there, you actually get it. So let's go over here. Give me some more XP. Gotta love this free XP farm. I wish I set that up earlier, but oh, it keeps like stealing it from me. What's going on here? Who's stealing my XP? You are. Well, that's something interesting. There we go. It was in a weird loop there. It was taking it and giving it. All right, let's go try that. Eventually, I want to get into better enchanting setups and get like the library. We're not there yet. So go over here. Come on, looting first try. Efficiency. Let's see, did I try it? Do I not have a grindstone? Guess not. All right, let's try again. Still just one item, eh? Like I know I could probably do like lower tier, but fortune 2, I'll take it. Just need a little bit more XP. So let's get that fortune 2 at least. So now I think if I go modular, pretty sure if I put fortune one on there, yeah, it does keep the fortune and the efficiency. I don't know if the efficiency will do anything, but let's grab me one stone like this, blacklist. So if I switch this out, I gotta go front. Now, hopefully I should be getting fortune on these now. Yeah, it looks like I'm getting like more at a time maybe. Yeah, definitely working. Awesome. Okay, that's cool. Nice little upgrade. Maybe I'll get 3 on there one day. Or if I get the super enchanting, I can get more than that. Okay, so maybe I was looking at the wrong recipe. But yeah, I have everything I need to make another reactor except for the uranite. So I think it has to be a priority. Maybe the next episode to set up the modern industrialization drill. And maybe we'll start producing enough. I don't know. So one thing I'm confused about is it's not taking the power out of here very quickly. Like at all. We go, so the energy cube or energy cells should be able to take out 2 million at a time, and the reactor can have a maximum of 50. So I should be at least pulling out 2 million at a time. I'm getting like nothing. This should be the west. Maybe it's the east. Let's find out which side's receiving it. Okay, so it's getting it from the north, extracting through the south. There we go. I got it sorted. But for whatever reason, it was received from the south, extract from the north. Extract from the north. That's good. At least I have a little of a battery buffer now. And this may last a little bit, so I may be okay, but yeah, we need some more coming in, that's for sure. I want to see what happens if you take a battery and if you put that into it. Does it increase the amount? Oh, that's just for transferring power, I guess. I was hoping I could like add it to it. I guess it's not bad to have on me at all times, maybe. Oh, it can increase the passive ender network. Ooh, okay. I'm not really using the nitro ender cells, but if I just put this, there we go. I always have some power for something. I don't know what that'd be good for, like maybe like draconic weapons and stuff, but I don't even know if that's in here. Oh well, we have a battery now. All right, so I really don't think this is gonna be enough power. Also, by the way, I updated the pack and the map looks weird and a lot of weird stuff like that's nether stars. Anyways, so I have the one nitro power reactor, and that's producing 228. That's not enough. So I made another one. I finally had enough resources and I just finished making this one. So another 229,000. So 229 twice. I don't have enough uranite, so we'll see how long those last. But also like look at this update in the pack and like my water's wavy now. There's you can see all the waystone. Like whatever this update is it's really not nice. I want to disable as much like those waves need to go. That is not the vibe over there. I also did a little bit more power. So I don't trust having enough uranite. So what I did is I made this. This is in one chunk because I was going through the achievements. One of the achievements were like, here's a whatever these are called, a thermal generator. And they just produce power with water and something hot. So I put the blocks of blazing crystals under there. And each one of these is producing nothing because I don't have the power going anywhere. So if I put it to here, So this whole system right here is making me 700,000 FE per tick, and it costs me absolutely nothing. Like it costs to set it up, but it doesn't cost to run. So this setup here is making more than both of those nitro reactors combined. And all it is water, and these are power cables up top, right? So that's making 256K per one of these just from free water. I also have an extra one there. And like I somehow had enough resources for these. Like, well, I can't access that from here, but like in this one chunk, I'm producing more. And I'm sure this is pretty labor intensive, but like I had the resources. So I'm like, oh, let's just see how many I can make. So we're producing over 1 million FE right now. Like right now, I'm just throwing this away just for testing. This right here with no resources, only water, which is free because we have this. Now, if they ever change that to not be an infinite water source, that's a whole other thing. But with just water, I'm just getting 700,000 guaranteed. I could stack this. I could have multiple layers. Like I'm sure for the space, I could make a lot better power, like with reactor or whatever. But like this costs me nothing. Yeah, we have those nitro reactors, but I do like this a lot better because I don't have to worry about the uranite. At least we have a backup plan now. But I think that's where we're going to call it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next week. Okay. Bye-bye. And also join the Discord. And please tell me how to fix all these weird updates like this map and texture packs. Help me.